Hey guys.
Alright guys, I need to do this intro, alright? I'm really excited. I've been looking forward to sitting down all day to check out this video with you. I haven't seen the video. I know the song, but I haven't seen the video. The name of the band is Konvent, with a K. Badass. Which is cool. This is a foursome, 4 ladies from Denmark, and the band is a death doom metal band. 4 ladies, alright? Singer, guitar player, bassist, drummer. Alright? The name of the song is Puritan Masochism, which is the first song on the album. It's also the name of the album. I already heard the album. I already recorded a review. In the next couple of days, you guys are going to see the album review. This song is the opening track. This song smacks you in the face, right? Kicks you in the balls, drops you to the ground, and then stomps on you while you're on the ground. And then when you get up, it does the same thing all over again. The crazy thing about the whole album is that happens to you throughout the whole record. And then the next time you go to listen to the record, you think, okay, now I know what I'm getting into. I'm prepared. The moment the song starts, boom, you get smacked in the face again, you fall to the ground again, get kicked in. This album, we're really early in 2020.
Yeah.
Really early. But this album is going to be one of those albums that everybody's going to talk about during the year of 2020. It's their debut record. They've never released a record before. Debut record. 4 ladies from Denmark. Death Doom. This is...
I'm taking it... right now I'm taking it to a lot of information.
Dude, I absolutely... I got the album for review from Napalm Records. I sat down and I was like, you know what? I don't have anything to do today. Let me check it out. Let me listen to it. I swear to God, there was a dildo that came through the freaking screen and freaking smacked me in the face, like I was a fluffer.
Usually when you hype up videos like this, you paint a really good picture. This time you're painting a Bob Ross masterpiece over here. I'm like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I think all we have to do right now
is watch this video.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Be ready. This is all I've been listening to. Not this song, the whole album. This is all I've been listening to for the last 4 days since the album hit my inbox. I honestly, and the only reason I wasn't planning on doing a review for this album, because I got an email with 2 albums together. It was Temperance, their new album, and this one. So I checked out Temperance first because it's a band that I'm familiar with, so I checked that out first. And then I was like, I don't have anything to do. I have no albums to review. I got like nothing to do. Let me check out what this is all about. And this is the first song of the album. I was dick slapped with this song as the moment I pressed play.
It came through the radio, and it's...
Oh, it came through the screen because I was listening to it on the laptop. So the freaking, this huge black dildo came through the screen like a 3-foot dildo came through the screen and just like freaking smacked me cheek to cheek, like bang, bang, bang.
The ceramic dick from...
Oh, it was way bigger than that. It was one of those, the ribbed one with like real little things on it. Oh, just bang, smack me, wake up, smack me with that shit. I was like... If I've ever been happy for clicking on an album to check it out, this was it. Which just proves the point that I should click on every album before I make a decision on not to review it or not.
Or
this is the first track.
Or just take the band and put it into Metal Encyclopedia, because I feel like if you put this band into Metal Encyclopedia and you see Denmark, all ladies,
Death
Doom, right away that's something you have to check out.
Yeah, but see, when I get the album for review, unless you click on the link, you don't get all the information about the band. You just see the name, you just see the album cover, the name of the band, and the name of the album. And on those things alone, it was like, I don't know, man. But I was like, I don't have anything to do. Click. Like, I was like,
you're dick dodging.
I was like, the whole time.
That's the first time we've used that in a while.
In a long time. But I'm gonna be honest with you. After a while, I was just like, just hit me. Just, I'm not worthy. Just freaking hit me. Like, just slap me to one side or to the other. I don't care. And the whole album, this is the opening track. The whole album slaps you all the way through to the end. And but the crazy thing about it is, I've listened to the album maybe like 6 or 7 times now. Every time I listen to the album, I feel like I'm listening to it for the first time, and I'm getting slapped all over again. Anyways, I've talked too much. I've said too much. I wouldn't really want to hear... Did I? Because I hope I didn't really hyped up, and now you're feeling...
No, you hyped it up
because if you don't like it, be honest. If you don't like it, just say you don't like it, whatever. Be honest. I want you to be honest.
No. You hyped it up perfectly. Absolutely.
The video was crazy. The live video.
Like I said, the Bob Ross picture that is hanging on the wall now that you've painted... With the vision,
with the dildo, I painted with the dildo.
You painted with brushes that have little dildos at the back.
All right.
I don't know what to say. I mean, it was exactly what you gave me. It was exactly what you said. It was exactly that. Plus that absolute killer riff.
Dude, it had
that riff automatically sends a shock to your neck, and then you're automatically just headbanging.
But this song makes you want to grab anything around you
and just destroy shit.
That's exactly how
It doesn't have to be very, very fast to make you do that, because some songs are really fast and really heavy, which make you want to...
No, this could be like more methodic. The destruction could be more methodic. There's a couple of... I don't want to say too much about the album because I want people to check out the album review. But just to give you an idea, some of the songs, this one not necessarily, but there's some songs that have a little bit of a Black Sabbath feel to the way, not to the way that the guitar riff sounds, but to the way the guitars are being played on the tracks. What I mean by that is that the way the guitar riffs, because to me this album is made of 3 components, and once again, I don't want to give too much: production, riffs, and vocals. Those are to me the main 3 components of this record. The way the guitars sound on this album, in certain songs, have a little bit of a Black Sabbath feel. What I mean by that is, the way the guitars come across has this evil darkness to it. That to me is something that Black Sabbath was always able to do with the way their guitar, they just sounded evil. Yeah. And this band, with this album...
They sound evil.
They sound fucking evil. Every riff sounds like it's dripped in evilness, right? One thing they also do that I really enjoyed is, you have to think about the genre, Death Doom. The album is really a blend of those two. Some songs start off more as a Doom track, then going more into a death metal track, then come back more as a Doom track. Some do the other way around. Some incorporated as a really nice blend of the two. So there's...
I think this song was the perfect blend.
Yeah, it had some. It's a doom track with death metal vocals, but then there's some death metal elements. The song changes. There's a portion of the song there that riff goes away, and the song picks up almost more melody, if you will, right? And that's one of the things I wanted to say, is that this band has a really cool thing to me that really works well for the genre, which is, instead of putting a guitar solo in the track, which for a track that's this drag out, you cannot. A guitar solo is going to kill the track.
It's physically impossible.
And it's going to kill the track. So what they do is they change the guitar riff melody and the way the guitar riff sounds in the same spot where you would put a solo. So instead of a solo, they bring in a little bit of melody, they change the riff ever so slightly, and for the same duration as you would have a solo, but now it's just a different riff. Yeah. So it's just enough to kind of change the song a little bit, reset your ears before the onslaught comes right back again. Yeah, I love that.
For the riff just...
and annihilates shit. Yeah. This one... And then when the vocals kick in... Were you expecting harsh vocals, by the way?
I was expecting...
Maybe some clean vocals at some point in time?
Yeah. But
I didn't want to tell you anything about the vocals.
Not harsh all throughout, but
not just harsh. These are like freaking like gutturals. Like it's just brutal.
Because I can still understand what you're saying.
But it's that's another dynamic. She changes the vocals within the song sometimes, going from the more deeper guttural to the more almost screaming, ever so slightly. And sometimes where the song does not change the dynamic, where the song has the same drag out approach throughout, what changes is the way she uses her vocals. So instead of changing the dynamic of the track musically, they change the dynamic of the track vocally. Really cool shit. Like these girls. This song is epic. So far, it's one of the greatest songs of 2020. I know it's early in 2020, but this song is magnificent. I feel like this song,
I'm going to download it, and this is going to stay with me throughout the whole year.
This album is just gorgeous. The whole album, I mean...
Those, by the way, I know we talked a bit about the vocals, but the vocals, absolutely amazing. Just the way her harsh vocals are perfect for the actual sound of the band.
And one thing I liked about the video, I hadn't seen the video. I knew the song, I hadn't seen the video. The video was live at a festival. She's there singing, like, very stoic.
Yeah, she's not moving around much.
No, she just...
That's why I was like not confused. I was kind of confused, but like, I was like, is that like...
But fits the style of the band,
It does.
Like, you don't want a person jumping, like this music, you don't want a person
I thought she would do the Beelzebub stance, though. Like, I thought she would start doing, like, the wide legs, and just start headbanging hard with the...
No, she didn't go down that path.
I didn't want her jumping around the stage. I didn't, like...
That would be completely out of character.
That would be completely out of character. I thought she would be going into the Beelzebub stance and start, like...
I like the fact that she was crazy. Very...
But she was very, like, like a black metal band. She was very just in position.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, that's true. The way she comes across on stage. This is my first time seeing them on stage, right? In the video, kind of reminds me a little bit of Paradise Lost. You've never seen Paradise Lost live, but Paradise Lost live, you get more movement out of the guitar players, but
because the guitar players and the bass players.
Yeah, but the front man is more stoic, like holding onto the mic, almost. Well, we've seen videos of Paradise Lost live. You've never seen them live, but you've seen videos of them. It's almost like he gets drowned into the microphone.
His soul into the microphone.
Yeah, so it almost feels like there's nobody in that room. It's just him in the mic. And the way she comes across in this live video kind of reminds me of that. It's just almost like she's blocking everything else, and it's just her in the mic.
Well, I think before what I was trying to say was it looks like she's like preaching to the masses.
Yes, totally. She had that, like she's at the pulpit, preaching to the, not to the choir in this case, but to all the sheep in front of her. Totally, that vibe, 100%.
Yeah.
This album, dude, this is the opening track, but the next track after this is as good as this. Every single song, there's not one song that you could say, I'm gonna skip this one, or this one doesn't feel. I know sometimes. I've checked out albums for review where I'm listening to the album and the album starts off really well and then there's a huge dip in intensity and you're like, what the hell happened? Then it picks up. This album is linear all the way through. Like it's this all the way through. The songs change as far as little elements within the song, the melodies of the song, the riffs, but the style, the approach, it's this. It feels like she killed somebody in the front yard, and she's dragging the body all the way to the backyard. That's how the whole album feels. It feels like you as a listener, you feel like somebody hit you over the head, and they're dragging you to where they're going to bury you. That's how the whole album. At the end of the album, you're exhausted because you feel like the album is just emotionally dragging you. Incredible.
I don't know what to say.
That riff is killer.
I think this is one of the albums that I'm going to have to pre-order.
I think you should.
I think
First of all, you should support the ladies.
Yeah, and it falls into my wheelhouse.
I think this album will fall into anybody who has good taste will fall into their wheelhouse. All right, guys, this is it for today, but come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.